Welcome to Me First Moments. I am your host, Patricia Rivera-Wolfson, and I'm a coach and an energy practitioner who helps people simplify transformation through the Me First method, which I developed like 12 years ago, and I have used this method with clients and personally to overcome challenging times, shall we say, which don't we all need something to do to help us cope with challenging times? I certainly know that I do. And it has been very useful to use these methods that I have developed over all these years. I developed them through coaching, but also in my life. I was always interested in personal development. I was always interested in, used to be called self-help and positive thinking and all of those things. It was just always a passion of mine. And so it's something that I've really just taken on as a part of my life, and it's why I love to come here and share it with others. So if you're watching, say hi. And what? Did you guys hear that? It like rang through my ear. That was kind of crazy. Anyway, I have my oracle cards tonight, and I'm going to be pulling some cards for anybody who shows up. I will be doing a me first. I will start with like a me first pull, which I will give you a little info on that. And that's sort of like for the collective, or it tells you a little bit about how I pull cards for myself to read each channel in the me first world in the way I look at things through my method. So we'll be doing that. But in the meantime, we're going to start by setting ourselves up for the event. And how we do that is, of course, we start with lighting our candle. All right, so you can light a candle. You don't have to if you don't want to. This is just how I sort of set things up, okay? And so this is like a me first moment, just like we do it together at any time of the day when we do this together. This is a practice that helps us sort of begin and set a new intention, start a new segment. Something that Abraham Hicks speaks of a lot is segment intending. So if you're going to start a new segment because you've just had a really rough day, or you have so much going on and so much on your mind, and you really just want to settle down or calm down and help yourself get connected to what's real and just shut down all the noise outside. This is something that I do, and I will do this several times a day if I have to. And I don't always do it with starting the candle, but I very often will sort of reset myself with one of the Me First Morning practices. So, which reminds me, if you haven't subscribed yet to the Me First Moments channel, Me First TV, please go to YouTube right now, and it's at Me First Moments. Also, I have a special gift if you're watching, and you can download a free guide that talks all about sort of the Me First practices. It's a quick reference guide, and you can just go to the description, and the link is right there at bit.ly, Me First free guide. All right, so now we've lit our candle. I like to start with essential oils because it just gets me in the zone. If you're watching, say hi, and let me know if you want me to pull a card for you once we've done our sort of preparation, okay? Because that's what we're going to do. All right, so we're going to take 3 deep breaths, okay? And this is how we're going to do them. This is how we do them here on Me First. We're going to take a deep breath in. You can do for like a count of 5. You're going to hold for 5, and you're going to release for 10. And that is just going to sort of reset your system. It is going to send a message to your parasympathetic system saying everything's A-okay. We're just going to like tone things down, all right? So here we go. Breathe in. Hold. And release. Take another deep breath in. And hold. And release. Okay, one last time. Let's make it count. And we really want to take a huge deep breath. We want to hold, because that's going to hold our capacity. It's going to increase our capacity to hold oxygen, to hold breath, to hold life. And then we're going to release very, very slowly with pursed lips, or pretend you're blowing out candles if that's easier, okay? And that will extend your breath, and it's a great way to breathe out. And when you're breathe in through your nose, okay? Last breath. And hold. And release. Okay, so now let's do a little stretching. Whew. I know I got my sweats on today because I'm chilling. It's Friday night. All right, we want to stretch out our bodies. You want to release any stuck, stagnant, energy, anything that feels tense. Just stretch it out, breathe, do yoga, whatever, okay? And now shake it out. Shake it out, shake it out. And if you can dance, dance. I haven't turned on the chat. I don't even know if you guys have been saying anything to me. Okay, I see the chat now. So if you're here, say hi. Okay, here we go. So now that we've done all our stretching and our shaking, and we've sort of grounded our body, or at least we are in our bodies feeling hopefully a little bit more connected to our bodies. Now I'm going to set an intention with a prayer. It helps me to set the intentions for the cards as well, and for our time together. So let's do that now. Feel free to say something on your own, or set your own intention for if you're going to ask a question tonight, or if you want me to, pull a card for you. You can ask a question in your head, and I will pull the card and you'll know what it is. So you can set an intention right now with a prayer, or however you feel that would be most connected for you, and just set the intention so that you can get the answer that you want to hear tonight. Okay? And also, if I don't pull a card for you personally, you if you're listening to me pulling cards and something resonates with you, something like hits you deeply, it's for you. Just so you know, okay? You don't have to ask questions, believe me. If it's like, oh, I think that's for me, it's for you. Okay, so let's set our intention with our beautiful prayer. Divine Mother, Infinite Father, Creator, Ascended Masters, Archangels, Spirit Guides, Ancestors, my love, and all beings of 100% pure white light, allow me to be a clear and open channel of your light and love without hesitation or ego. May the highest vibration of infinite consciousness connect to my higher self and release any and all things that no longer serve me. I ask that Saint Germain and his infinitely powerful violet flame burn away the things that no longer serve myself or humanity and hold us back from our divine existence. Help us to embody our intentions for the day, and help us raise the collective vibration for the highest and greatest good for all. Thank you, thank you, thank you for sending signs through these cards, sending messages that are loud and clear for those they are intended, so they may know exactly what steps to take and move forward in their journey of complete and total alignment with the highest and greatest good of all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So be it, and so it is. Okay, we're ready. All right, let's get started, because this is the fun part. This is the fun part. All right, hold on. I'm going to make this screen bigger just so I can see what's going on here. All right. I pull out my cards. So I like to use this deck. I use it all the time, especially on this show, because it is a compass. And so when I talk about, like your GPS word, that's like your true north is your GPS word. And so I like to use these cards as sort of the theme for the show, because it's the enchanted map. Because when you set your focus on your true north and that enchanted map appears, the path that you get to follow, the path that you are led on in this beautiful and magical way, will lead you to the most incredible experiences. And I can't promise they're going to be easy. Life is not about ease, but we can move through life with ease and find our way and find our fun and have beautiful, incredible experiences, and most of all, connect with people. Really. This mic seems a little far, doesn't it? Okay, let me know if you guys can't hear me. All right, here we go. Wow. Okay, it's like so loud in my ear. All right, but let me know if you guys are having trouble. Okay, I'm just going to shuffle them a little bit. You know, it just seems... Sorry, you guys can't hear it at all because I have the headphone in my ear, and so this mic is like buzzing, although maybe you can hear it. I don't know. All right, let's get into it. I'm going to do a me first pull for the energy of the weekend. And because I don't have anybody who's said they want me to pull their cards yet, so I will do a little read. And so the way I read cards sometimes, this is like the me first card pull that I do. The way I read them is I let the acronym speak for itself. So the first card, so I do a me first card pull. So the first card is talking about momentum or movement. E is the next card, which is energy. And then we have focus. And then we have inner work. And then we have relationships. And then we have showing up. And then we have trust. So, each channel gets addressed. And so we're going to talk about the energy, how to approach the energy of this weekend. So how to approach the momentum, how to approach the energy, how to approach your focus, right? Like this is going to be sort of based on the current energy right now, what is sort of happening universally in those channels, so that you can then decide how you want to proceed with whatever you have going on this weekend, right? Okay, so let's go there. Still going. All right, there we go. Okay, whew, that's just so loud, it's annoying. Okay. Okay, here we go. So the first card, I didn't bring my glasses. Okay, I only need them for reading, but okay. So the first card, I wonder if we can change it. We can't. All right, can I change it? No, I was trying to see if I could change this so that this isn't backwards, but I forgot to put this to be the mirror. So I think this is like, I don't know if you can see it. It doesn't look like it. All right, so it's card number 43. Details, okay? And so we're talking about movement, we're talking about momentum. Like this card is in the movement momentum section. And so what this tells me is that you have to be really move mindfully, okay, this weekend. Like the energy of this weekend is to, dot your I's, cross your T's, pay attention to what you're doing this weekend. The momentum it's like very exacting, right? And so you got to get into a flow and make sure you are sort of paying attention to everything happening around you, okay? So I'm going to say 43. So if that number is important to you, 43, that might be a message for you. And details. Okay, let me see. I'll read you what the card says. I like to read what the cards say, and I guess for you guys too, that it gives a universal reading, what the card stands for. I don't know if I'm going to be able to read it because I don't have my glasses. Oh my goodness. Okay. I have to hold it here. All right. This is real, people. This is real. This is aging. All right. The most powerful patterns are created within the tiniest details. Pay attention. This is the time to be aware of the fine print in all areas of your life. Look at the details and leave the broad strokes for another time. When this card appears in a reading, it's time to finesse a project. Make small but meaningful gestures or add a personal touch to your correspondence, right? Small and meaningful. That's what the momentum, just do small things, do very specific things. And be aware that what you need to know lies in the details. If you're entering into an agreement of any kind, pay attention to them before, not after, when it's too late. clarity and transparency are key. You can gain great understanding by observing the minute body language, offhand remarks, and fleeting facial expressions that reveal the larger picture. All right, I hope that's helpful. All right, next we have the energy of the weekend. So how do we want to approach the energy? Look at this, 8, come together. All right, so we're paying attention to the details and we're also collaborating, all right? And this card, come together, really also, it makes me feel like this weekend is a good time for you to be putting your energy towards spending time with the people you love, the things you love, family and friends, things that fulfill you. So the energy of this weekend really is togetherness and closeness. So if you have plans to hang out with friends and family, awesome. If you don't, and if you have nothing planned for yourself, then take some time to take care of yourself, right? So maybe it's time to come together with your inner critic and not be so mean to yourself, okay? If you don't have, if you are in a place where you really just want to be on your own, which is totally fine. This come together card is really also it's about unity. It's about unity within. All right. The next card is focus. And look at this. Okay, so we had this beautiful come together card, and the focus again is on encouragement. But it's like, oh, look, it's giraffes. Ooh, there's like giraffe. What do we need to know about? Who knows about giraffes? I want to look up giraffes. This is totally what I do, by the way, on my own. I'm going to look up what is the spiritual meaning of giraffes. Does it mean anything? Spiritual meaning of giraffes. Okay, hold on. Let's see what it says, because this means something, people. I mean, okay, hold on. Before I go to the spiritual meaning of giraffes, which might be a theme that we need to pay attention to, let me just talk about focus, which I clearly don't have. Hello, ADHD. All right, focus. Your focus should be on encouragement. So again, we're spending time with friends and family and people that we love, and your focus is on encouragement. It is on doing things that make you feel better. It is about spending time together. It is about warmth, encouragement, building bridges. Okay, I'm feeling like it's about coming together. Like it is about coming together, but this encouragement too. It's about recognizing what the people you love are doing and how hard they have been working, and how each and every person, I want to say this to you too, each and every person over the last, well, I was going to say over the last few months, but really over the last few years, it's been really hard, and it has just been so much going on. It's hard to catch your breath, and we're still in that time period. So I want you to take a moment and just, acknowledge how far you've come, acknowledge how far you and your family and your friends have come together, right? A few years ago, we couldn't even see each other. We're all wearing masks. It was crazy. And now that part of life feels almost back to normal. There are other parts of life that don't feel normal at all, but we won't talk about those right now. Okay, so number 54, encouragement. So your focus should be on encouragement and self-encouragement, all of these things, because this is me first. I want you to remember that it first has to do with you. All right. I is inner work. Now look at this card, number 5. Number 5, by the way, the number 5 is all about change, right? And this is the card that says goblins. Now goblins is all about the inner critic. So it's actually really interesting to me, because even though I have to go back to, the momentum is the details, right? And so now that I'm seeing this card here in the inner work about your goblins, what this tells me is that this weekend is a really good time for you to listen and pay attention to what that inner critic is saying, and work on shifting the language that you use with yourself. Maybe even shifting the language you use with others, okay? Oh my God. Sorry, I just saw the next card, which I hadn't paid attention to, but the next card is Wizard of Awareness, and it's all about relationships. So that makes perfect sense, okay? Because what we're talking about here is like really pay attention to how you're showing up, to how you're talking, to how, And actually, if it's in the details, and we're talking about each channel here, right? The Me First, like the channels that I talk about in Me First, right? So this momentum is about paying attention to the details, and the energy is about coming together. And as I said, I feel very strongly, even more so, each card seems to prove even more so that this is about also the relationship you have with yourself. And it's really important and a great time for you to take some time and just go within and figure out what's going on with yourself, and figure out how can you support yourself through your own struggles, right? Now, absolutely ask for help. Absolutely set boundaries around what you need to take care of and how you want to be treated, and all the ways that you can support yourself. This weekend is a wonderful time for you to pay attention to how you can support yourself even more, how you can continue to encourage yourself in the direction that you are moving, right? Don't forget how far you've come. Don't forget where we've been, and how, even though, nothing happens overnight. And I talk about this a lot. Change does not happen overnight. You don't just snap your fingers, take a magic pill, or do whatever, and some, little wave your magic wand, and suddenly you're a new person. It's a new life, and you're, whatever, right? It is a systematic practice that you have to commit to every single day, every single interaction, as much as possible. Now, listen, I know that, I don't know how that sounds to you, but I know how it sounds to me. It sounds like a lot of work. And it is a lot of work, but it's worth it, because the work is the discipline to make sure that you are not ignoring your innermost needs, right? That you are not ignoring that inner child, that you are not ignoring your body cues. You're not ignoring, the actual warnings that you're receiving in your life, and the way that your body and your mind communicate with you, right? You have to start paying attention. You have to start giving yourself some attention, some love, some understanding, some grace, some compassion. Okay, please, this weekend. And that's what Goblins is all about, because Goblins talks about the wounds that we nurture, right? It talks about, well, it doesn't talk about nurturing the wounds, but that's what we need to do. We need to nurture those wounds. We need to address them. We need to look at them and be able to give them what they need, which is love, right? You give love to your own wounds and say, hey, you went through a really hard time. That was really hard. And you're doing okay. So any ugliness, any guilt or shame that you may feel because you have emotions about the things that have happened in your life, because you have thoughts about the things that happened in your life, because you've taken action that you may or may not be proud of because of the things that you've been through in your life, it is time to forgive yourself. It is time to put your needs, your right now needs, in the forefront, no longer on the back burner. It's time to take care of yourself, because only in taking care of yourself, only in valuing the person that you are, and realizing that all of these little goblins in your head, they're just trying to mess with you. But none of what they say is true. It is all lies, okay? It is time for you to take back the love that you deserve and give it to yourself, okay? Give yourself some love. All right. Hi, Rihanna. I love you. Okay. So the next card, so Goblins was, hold on, MEFI. I have to count. Oh, wait, Goblins was the inner work. Okay. This is relationships, the wizard of awareness, okay? And this is what I'm talking about. First of all, the relationship section in the Me First method, it doesn't necessarily mean just romantic relationships. It can mean the relationship with yourself. It can mean the relationship with friends. It can also be talking about the relationship that you have to your goals, to your dreams, to your business, the relationship that you have between you and the things and the people that are important in your life, right? And so now's the time to take stock and pay attention to the people and the things that are in your life. And do they coincide with what you need most right now? Are they nurturing you and what you need, right? And again, it's a relationship, so it has to be a mutual, like if you are getting nurtured, then you are also nurturing. If you are nurturing, then you want that reciprocal nurturing, all right? Or how are you getting that? From the things in your life, right? If you have a business and you nurture it and you are growing it, then how it gives you back is by creating wealth and abundance, right? Because your business gives back to you, through that reciprocal energy, right? Like you put into the business, you put into the community, you put into your clients, right? Your whatever. And then the reciprocal energy in this case can be financial, or it can be gratitude, or it can be like an exchange. There's an exchange of energy no matter what, right? Even selfless people, there's still an exchange. They feel good when they do something for other people, right? We all feel good when we do something good for other people. And that is the energetic exchange. So when you're paying attention, this wizard of awareness means pay attention to the energetic exchange between you and the things that are important to you, between you and the people that are important to you. And especially pay attention to the energetic exchange between you and things that are sapping your energy, right? What are you giving your energy to? What are you in relationship with that you don't want to be in relationship with anymore, right? So then you have to take care of that. All right. The next card is showing up, and I love this card, showing up. Okay. It's the number 20, and it's the flying card. And I love this because the flying card means show up from higher ground, right? It's like get a bird's eye view instead of being, mired in the muck, which we often are in our day-to-day, in our relationships, in our business, in our minds with the little goblins in our head, right? We're always kind of sort of wrapped up in the thick of things, and it's hard to get perspective. So this weekend, once again, I really love how this is laying out what you need to do for you in order to take advantage of sort of the collective energy that is happening right now, is get a higher perspective of everything that's happening. Maybe if this really is, any of these cards, this energy can be talking about anything. It can be talking about something going on in your business, in your personal life, whatever. That's, you can figure it out because you'll know what it's resonating with. As I'm talking to you about something, you may be thinking about a certain situation or a certain person or a certain, maybe you're looking for a certain answer. Well, then this is for you to sort of see what can I get out of this and how can I approach it. So how you can approach whatever's going on, whatever is most important for you this weekend. You do it with, paying attention to the details. You do it with awareness and with a higher perspective. That means don't look at it from a person who's in the situation, but remove yourself, look from a higher perspective, look from a broader perspective, right? Or maybe maybe you're in the midst of a conflict or a challenge with someone or at work, right? And you have to sort of set yourself back, put yourself in a place where you can look at it without allowing your expectations to get involved. And that's really hard. And sometimes, that's when I'll call my friends and I'm like, can you pull cards for me? Actually, I'll pull cards for myself. But then if I'm too in my head about it, I will call a friend or another oracle card reader or a tarot reader and have them do it for me because I'm all stuck in my brain about it, right? Because getting a higher perspective is what's really important. Okay. And that's how you're going to show up. You're going to show up from a higher ground this weekend. So any conversation that you have, anything that you're dealing with, I want you to deal with it from a broader, higher, more worldly perspective. Okay. And the last card is trust. Okay. And this is sort of about the trust that you develop with yourself, the trust that you develop with your spirit team or, whatever you believe in, that higher power that you believe in. Trust is really, I think, the key channel. I think we're always working on trust. I'm someone who, I have undeniable faith in, faith in bigger things, in a grander purpose, in God, the universe, and sort of everything that fits under that umbrella for me. And yet still, sometimes it's hard to trust, right? Because we're like, really? Is that really a sign for me? Is that really my intuition? Is that really what I need to be doing, right? And so I like this trust card. I like this last position in the deck because it reminds you of where you need to put your focus in order to build that trust. And look at the card that shows up. Number 34, Spark. And this one I'm going to read, okay? I didn't read the other ones. We didn't really need to, but 34. Boop-a-doo. Oh my goodness. I can't read. Okay. Hi, thanks for sticking around. For those of you who are watching, let me know if you have any questions. All right. You are a clear channel for divine creativity, right? This is the trust card, people. So this is what you need to do this weekend in order to build your trust with spirit. If you want to build that connection with your inner guide, with spirit, it's all the same thing. It's all, in my opinion, okay? Just my opinion. If you don't agree, keep going. All right. There is a spark of creativity in you, and you have every reason to move forward with optimism and hope. Oops. Did I skip a page here? Open yourself to inspiration and allow life to show you its beauty and your part in co-creating it. This is the perfect time to give birth to an idea. Sorry, I'm having such a hard time seeing it. Okay, this is the perfect time to give birth to an idea, start a new relationship or job, or begin any endeavor. Attraction is high as you connect with others who can co-create joyous experiences and join with you in expressing the finer aspects of life. Watching a spark turn into a flame and stoking that fire is a gratifying activity. It certainly is. All right. Oh, I actually really like that card. Okay, so you know what that tells me? That tells me that this weekend you got to do something creative. All right, connect. And actually, for those of you who know about the daily ABCs, I talk about this all the time, which is the daily ABCs. This isn't even like a lesson day. This isn't a lesson day, but the ABCs are an action you've been avoiding, something to do with your body, right? Connecting with your body, right? So A is avoid, whatever action you've been avoiding. B is nurturing your body, and C is nurturing your creativity. Okay, I love that. And so that's what you need to do. You need to do your ABCs this weekend, for sure. Like all these cards say that anyway. You need to do, okay, details, an action you've been avoiding, okay? Come together with your body. Ooh, maybe something fun for your body so that you can feel your body connecting with the universe, okay? I love it, okay? And C is creativity, okay? C is creativity, which is this card. Okay, so trust that when you connect with your creativity, you are connecting with the divine, right? And that really is your soul's expression. When you're doing something creative, and this is just something for the sake of doing it, or something that feels creative, something that makes you sort of like play in that world of imagination, that connects you to spirit. That's why children are so connected. That's why even I think older people are connected in a different way too, like much, much older. I'm the reason I'm saying that is because I'm thinking of my grandmother who passed away when she was 95, but when she was much, much older and also, experiencing dementia, I think that she connected in a different way. And I really believe that because there isn't sort of society's constructs anymore. Like kids don't deal with the construct. And I guess what I really wanted to say was like, a little bit of sort of the senior population that sort of struggles. I don't know. I do like it. I think so. I'm saying this and I'm not trying to categorize it, but I think so. Like when you kind of get lost in your mind, whether it's dementia or Alzheimer's, there's a different connection there because your brain does not have the same constructs. That's what I want to say. Okay, getting all like wrapped up in my own thoughts. Spark. Do something creative, okay? And do your ABCs. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Rihanna, if you're still here, do you want me to pull you a card before I wrap up? I don't know if you're still here. Aw, Meredith, thank you. I love you. Do you want me to pull you a card? I got to wrap up by 10:30 because I got to go pick up one of my kids. But if you want me to pull you a card, I will. I'm so happy that you're here. And I'm so happy to be here. Please, like I said, hi, of course I am. Oh, you are here. Okay, so you want me to pull you a card? Okay, I'll pull you a card. Let's see. All right. Do you guys like my me first pull? Yay! All right. This is my Friday night extravaganza. I know, right? I thought to myself, I didn't really have anything else going on today, so I could pull some cards. Now I'm getting hot because I put the heater on because it was cold in my basement, and now I'm sweating. And I'm reading cards, so that makes me sweaty too. Okay. All right, Rihanna, I'll pull you a card. And then Meredith, I'll pull one for you too. I should be able to do that in the next few minutes. All right, Rihanna, this one's for you. Oh, okay. Compass. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Okay, because it's like the title card of the... Oh, Blueberry wants to come in. Let's see. Can he open the door? Hold on. Let me open the door for him. Okay, thank you for your patience. All right. Sorry. Okay. So, compass. Whatever's going on with you today, this weekend, you know what you need to do. Okay? This is connect with your inner guidance, because that is not going to steer you wrong. You're going to know what is the right thing to do. And here, just two little things that I want to make sure I say to you as you're dealing with whatever it is that you have going on. If you're making a decision and it's not a hell yes, it's a no or a not right now, right? It's got to be a hell yes, okay? And that's what I really, when I see like compass, it's like stay true to who you are. Do not change your essence. Do not change your values. Do not shift because you feel pressure from external forces, right? What's going on out here cannot be more important than what's going on in here, okay? Your inner compass will not steer you wrong. You will know what to do because it's the only thing that you'll be able to do. Anything else is just not going to feel right, and you're not going to be able to do it anyway, okay? I don't know what the message is, but if you need more, call me. I love you. All right. Meredith, I'll pull one for you too. And then we'll wrap it up because I only got 5 minutes. All right. Are you still here? You're happy to be here. What a great Friday night. Yeah. For sure. It's so good to have you here. It's so good to have you all here. I might, I don't know. Maybe I'll do Friday nights if you guys like it. Okay. Let's see here. Hold on. Okay. I want to be. Oh, you're welcome, Rihanna. I love you. I miss you. I want to see you again soon. I'm just trying to focus my energy. I don't want to be distracted. Ooh, all right. I think that was my energy. Okay, we're good. I think we're good. Ooh, number 47 for you. Number 47. So I don't know if that number means anything to you. $11. Okay, 7 and 4 is 11. Okay, and It's Sacred Pool. Okay, the Sacred Pool card. All right, just so interesting. And so I just want to feel into it for a second, because what I'm getting from it is like your answer is kind of whatever it is that you're doing. I don't know if you're trying to figure something out, but whatever it is that you're doing, there's a way to do it. And the answer is in universal consciousness. I don't know. It's out there. I don't know if that makes any sense to you, but the answer is out there is the message that I'm getting. I don't even know what that has to do with this card, but the answer's out there. Okay. I'm getting you need to move towards something that feels better. So whatever it is, whatever that's going on right now, you need to move in a direction that feels better. It doesn't have to be the final solution. It doesn't have to be it. It just needs to be something that feels better, if that makes sense. Okay, I'm gonna read what the card says, and then I'll see what else comes to me. Does any of that resonate with you at all? I don't even know. I don't know. We'll see. Hi, Linda. All right. The world is a reflection of your thoughts. Sorry. I can't see. The world is a reflection of your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs. Embody the love you wish to see in the world. When you look into the mirror, do you like what you see? The Sacred Pool asks that you focus on self-love and self-esteem. We are all works in progress. So a detached self-examination made with rigorous honesty is called for now. Reflect by the Sacred Pool and be at peace with yourself. Can you see how far you've come and how magical your life is? Do you notice the spark of the divine shining through your eyes? When you're conscious that you're the embodiment of spirit, it becomes easier to respect yourself and act in good conscience. Then you'll reap the greatest rewards. Your unique service to the world is not only needed, but celebrated. See the love within you, and know that if you cast it upon the waters, it will return to you tenfold. Be at peace, for you are beautiful and loved. That's so true. Act with surety and confidence, and success shall be yours, whatever your inquiry. There you go. I hope that was helpful. Linda, you want me to pull you a card? Actually, I'll pull you a card. I was going to say I'm going to pull you a card right now, but I have to go because I have to pick up my child. But this was fun, guys. I really enjoyed this very much. I will definitely do this again. Meredith, you are so welcome. If you want more input, or if you want to give me more input, and then we can go a little deeper, you know where to find me. I love you and I miss you. We'll see each other soon. And anyone else who's watching, I will be back. Me First will not be on the weekend, but I will be back Monday. And I am very excited to continue the show next week, and I'm very excited to be here. And I hope you have such a wonderful, wonderful weekend. If you're watching this at any other time, I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel at Me First Moments, and you have yourself a wonderful day.